So the human-animal bond in practice. I mean, we've really come a long way over the last probably 20 years. You know, if we talked about human-animal bond at a major conference, you know, a few years ago, it would be very much it's a touchy-feely subject. There's nothing formal to do about it. The goal of our JAVMA commentary on how, you know, veterinarians should incorporate the human-animal bond into practice really set about providing some baseline ideas that would help veterinarians practice better medicine, taking into account where human-animal interaction has evolved. There's really two things that we focused on, and I think two really easy things for veterinarians to consider. The first revolves around client communication. And three things to remember. You want to engage your clients in their pet's care. So you don't want to be prescriptive. You want them to be very participatory. In order to do that, you should really educate them, not only on their pet's health, but on the treatment options, on the condition, make them very much be a participant in their pet's care. And then the other piece is empathy. It's the whole concept of empathic communication. So, as opposed to being, again, directive or prescriptive, it's, listen, understand what they want to go, work with them, so that together you can come up with the best interests for that pet. The other very obvious way of enhancing the human-animal bond in your practice revolves around animal handling. And one of the other sort of hot topics or hot subjects that you may have seen discussed at the AVMA convention and elsewhere are things like the fear-free initiative, and it's all about appropriate restraint. How do you handle an animal in such a way to minimize its stress? And there are a number of ways of doing that. There's appropriate staff training around the types and degrees of physical restraint that are required. You can use a variety of chemical restraints as and when necessary. Those are sort of the two key components.